Yokoso and välkommen. As you can see from the stream title, we got eggs. And oh boy, do we have eggs. Honestly, I'm just trying to hatch. Okay, so it's a fun story. I traded some of these eggs over from Platinum with the intent of there is a Pokemon I wanted to use from the get-go in the playthrough. But the thing is, I forgot which egg was which egg. So I just traded over all the ones that I knew could have been the Pokemon. And you know, now we get to have the fun of hatching it. And I thought, if I have to suffer through this, you can suffer too. So here we are. Just run in circles. That was a terrible idea. Now we have to walk through the tall grass. Or not, just go home. I remember when I was a lad, there was this kid who was acting out, you know, just causing a ruckus in the library. And the librarian just said, go home. And the kid just got up and left. And we just didn't see him again until the next day. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. I guess. I thought it was really, really funny when I was a kid. But thinking back, it's like, because I remember the teacher too. It's like, hey, where are they at? And then someone said, oh, well, they just went home. You'd think they'd be a bit more, I don't know, nerve-wracking. Be like, I wonder what happened to child number 256. It's like, they went home. It's like, oh, for what purpose? Shrug emoji. At least from like a number counting standpoint, you know. Having to keep track of where all the fools were. I really want to check every couple of seconds to see if there's any progress on the egg. But that's not going to make it go any faster. You know what I'm saying? Oh, consarn it. Alright, well, 2 of them. We're on the right track, right? Would you get away from me? Oh yeah, for any Maple heads, enthusiasts of Maple story, Maple de Satori. Nexon announced an official old school Maple story, as they call it, OSMS if you will, server that's going to be coming out. They didn't really say when. They weren't like, well, it's going to come out this day, this time. So whenever that may or may not be, they've at least announced it's in development, which is huge because, you know, Nexon's been really smelly about it forever. They've been all like, if you talk about an old school Maple story server on our official forums, we will ban you. and have been seemingly incredibly adamant about not making one. And then all of a sudden, for the 20th anniversary, like, okay, guys, we're gonna do it. And you know, I played MapleStory back in like 2006 until like 2007-ish. 2007, 2008 maybe. And then I didn't play the game again until around 2016, 2015. And then I thought, man, this game has changed a bunch. And then that was it. And then every so often I would try and play the game and just be like, hey, I can get to level 100 in a million. I always get to level 172. And then I think, this isn't like how... I don't know, I didn't feel that sense of achievement like when leveling up would take a couple of days of grinding back in the day. And that's just to get to level 40. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, maybe it's just because I grew up in the grind, I wanted the grind. Or let me rephrase that. Maybe because I was originally exposed to the grind, I wanted the grind. Oh cool, a potion. You dropped your medicinals, somebody. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. And no, this is not an egg lock. I've heard of those before. How did they work? It's like, the one time I ever saw an egg lock, it was like, a bro had subscribers to the channel. This is on YouTube too, like 10 something years ago, and I saw this back when Let's Plays were really all you saw on YouTube. And it was, viewers of the channel. They submitted to some website, and for every encounter, instead of catching a Pokemon at the route, they would grab an egg, and they didn't know what every egg was, so then they'd hatch it and be like, oh cool, it's a Slowpoke. You know what I'm saying? Something like that would be cool, but you need an audience. I know that sounds mean, but it's the truth. Like, hey guys, welcome to my 10 subscriber special. We're having an egg lock. You know what I mean? You might get like 3 submissions, and then you blow up. You don't even have to have 1 million subscribers, but you would need to have at least a good amount of people that are actively engaging in your content. I guess even 20 or so would work. Because there's probably not 20 encounters in a Nuzlocke. I guess depending on the game you're playing. But I doubt that it would be like, oh man, there's 90 encounters in this game. No, normally when you see them in a Nuzlocke, it's usually like 30. If that. That is, if you make it that far. And isn't there a difference between like a hardcore Nuzlocke and a Nuzlocke, or is a Nuzlocke just a hardcore Nuzlocke and that's just people who are smelly trying to get the easy way out? Because I've seen some people when they play a Nuzlocke, they just don't catch any more Sending bad juju my way. Man, not when the egg is hatching. Spinda? Man. You did this. What do we name it? Bro, why did you do this to me? I didn't want a Spinda. Why do I even have a Spinda egg? Oh my goodness. Oh, whatever. You win some, you lose some, right? What was I saying, though? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I've seen people, they say they're playing a Nuzlocke, and they still, let Pokemon faint, and they just go and revive them. They just don't catch anymore. And then other people I've seen, they say it's a hardcore Nuzlocke because they let them, die after they get defeated. It's no longer the PC, it's the graveyard box and whatever, this and that. Spin the egg. I bet this is another spin the egg. Yeah, see? I can only assume that because it was also about to hatch. I mean, you can be ramen as well. Ramen, but girl. Ramen, but assigned female at birth. Well, let's take a look at these two couple of Panda created characters. Hasty? Serious? Okay, well those two bottom eggs are the same thing, but the one before that is something else. What do either of these natures do? Isn't Hasty like a non-affecting nature? Oh, it decreases defense but increases speed. What about Sirius? Is Sirius? I think one of these is a non-affecting. I think it's Sirius. Yeah, it's neutral. Welcome to the team, Ramen. I think. I don't know. I really didn't. I didn't want to use a Spinda, but hey, when the Spinda comes your way, I guess you take it, right? Space a Cowboy. Hello. It's nice to see you after 400 years. Although, it's not like you're ever that far away. You're in the Discord. But yes, I get, nice to see you too. Oh, consarn it. I'm impressed that we haven't found, an encounter. Oh, question mark. Yeah, I mean, you could always send a message like, I'm eating a cheeseburger right this second. And then we'll all collectively beat you up. Everyone in the server. We will all come to your home and throw tomatoes at your door. And then leave without saying hi. You'll just come home back, man, there's a bunch of tomato all over my door. And that was us. I still have, I think, 4 more eggs, too. And bro said, I've always hated tomatoes, and now as an extension, I hate you. And yeah, I mean, that's understandable. Tomatoes give me indigestion, but I still like them. Or I guess I should say, like, acid reflux is the right word. I don't know. Acidic food these days kind of messes with my stomach. As I approach the end of my lifespan. Everything that's not just, mashed carrots tears up my guts. That boiled carrot was too spicy for me, you know what I mean? I have to look. Are either of these? Okay, that one. Okay, they're all 3 about to hatch now. Manifest something cool. Now see, there's only I made a bunch of eggs, sure. But there's only probably 6 Pokemon that they could actually end up being. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an infinite amount, I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure I know what a couple of these could be, but I'm also not quite certain on what, I'm genuinely surprised about the Spinda. After it hatched, I was like, oh yeah, I did breed some Spinda and just have them as eggs in the box. But I didn't know that's what I had grabbed when I was transferring it over to this game. And if you're a... Ooh, what is it? What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yay! This is what I've been waiting for! You can be oregano. What eh? Gano. Stubborn eggs are stubborn. A modest nature? Hooray. Oddish in this game looks so happy. I bet this is another Oddish. Squirtle! Man, what the? You can be waffle. That's crazy. Well, then what's this other egg? I had assumed that this other egg was going to be an oddish, one that just hatched, but now I have no clue what this last egg's going to be. Okay, so there's the other oddish. You can be saffron. Well, them's the breaks, right? Bold nature? Oh, that's a boosted defense, right? Or is it boosted attack and lowered speed? I don't remember. Okay, lowers attack but boosts defense. Jolly? Which that one is... Jolly's like lowered special attack in... for speed, right? No, it's lowered... No, I think it is. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's special attack? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Special attack with more speed. At least for this guy. Or gal. Well, let's go drop off these eggs. They're at least the undesirables, so to speak. Yeah, I know. But don't worry, if you wanted to see more egg content, like I said, I think I have 4 more. Okay, I have 3 more. Hopefully these other eggs are pretty interesting, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure one more of them is an oddish, because I know I bred 3 eggs. That's a bad idea. You're the only one who can really do any damage here. Here, Waffle, you hang out right here for now. If you're wondering why I chose Piplup and not Turtwig, it's just because I don't have one on my copy of Platinum and Diamond. I don't believe I have one. I don't know about my copy of Soul Silver though. I might have one there. Oh, what moves? That's what I was coming to check. Tackle, Pound and Growl, Absorb. The staples. I was viewing the internet, but now I'm back. Ah, yes, egg hatching. Riveting gameplay. Am I right or am I right? Don't answer that. Unless you want to, then I guess you can. Yeah, I'm finished grinding the events on NA and JP for the moment. I had 9 storm pods and now I have 0. I was using them earlier. Super tired earlier too, as in just about an hour ago. Like, just before I started streaming, I had fallen asleep. I went for a pretty drastic, intense run today. And I was really tired from it, and I was like, ooh, barely staying awake. So then I just kind of slumped back in the chair and fell asleep for about 20-something minutes. And then I thought, yeah, I guess I should probably stream. If not for how exhausted I felt, I would have started streaming sooner. I also had a few things I had to take care of today, so... And that's not even true, that's actually a lie. All I did was call my tattoo artist. Because they've been ghosting me, as the kids say. Whatever that one is a quick egg. I swear we'll actually play the game once, I hatch these other couple eggs. And then it's off to the races, as they say. Although I can't lie, this is kind of a rough area to be off to the races at for an oddish. Although I don't know how much trouble a Bidoof can put up. But I don't want to find out. Can't you not trade items between Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and the Sinnoh games? I should say the Johto remakes and the Sinnoh games. There we go, comes out much faster than what I just said. I think that's the case. I think those are 3 different eggs. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm pretty sure the one that's about to hatch is probably an oddish egg. But the other 2, I couldn't tell you actually. I actually am without a clue. Hikari's hat looks funny, swaying like that. What if the hat's actually supposed to be normal and her head's just shaped that way? She has an antenna in there and is bouncing around. A protrusion. Go, 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 turn. Go, 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 go. Turn. Oops. I'm stuck here at Veridity Lakefront. Mega Twin Leaf. No. We've been so lucky at avoiding encounters. The doof. Say goodbye to the doof. Remember that anime Gabriel dropout? That show was popular back when it first came out. It felt like everyone was watching it. Now it's kind of been lost to time. I thought it was kind of funny. Satana Kia was the best character because she was just such a goofball. She was like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I thought about that because I said the doof and I thought of Dr. Doofenshmirtz, which then made me think of Gabriel Dropout. Because there was that one time where they were getting a call from Satana Kia and her profile picture looked like that one picture they always use for Dr. Doofenshmirtz, another Spinda. The one where he's on vacation. She looked like that in the photo. You know what, dog? You can also be ramen. Another serious nature? Huh. Spindas when you tell them a joke? I just don't think it's funny. Well, I guess that's two of the Spinda we have. They would be like, I just don't think that's funny. Whereas the one Spinda we have would be more like, I don't have any time for this, I gotta go. Hasty nature versus serious nature. And they're both female too, the ones that have the serious nature. Maybe that says a lot about our society. I thought Friday was tomorrow until I was advised that it was not earlier today. It doesn't really have a big impact on my daily life. I'm still gonna do the cream. Still gonna do the same thing, you know, tomorrow as if it were Friday or not. But I found out that my Shroomish! Enoki. Is the key in Enoki, does that come from the word for tree in Japanese? I don't know what the eno could mean. Them fighting back a burp, hang on. Okay, I was gonna say, let's at least check and see. Hardy, so... in neutral nature, cringe, die? I wonder what this last egg could be. It might be another starter Pokemon. And if it's not, then I have absolutely no clue whatsoever what it could possibly be. Not a clue in the slightest. Sure is taking its sweet time to hatch. Wink. I doubt that it'll hatch anytime soon. Wink. Doesn't Shroomish evolve with a leaf stone? A grief stone. Oh, cool. And just who is this? Oh, another Oddish? Time. Careful, nature. Let's go ahead and carry on. Like that Chen Yu song. In the spotlight, I don't know the words, carry on. I'm having some major deja vu. I hope nothing bad happens. I mean, when I have 2 water types. At least for now. Well, let's try and get our new fellows up to level 5, so they'll at least stand a fighting chance. Let's do this. Back to this route over here. Hopefully we don't run into a Starly right away. Yay! Please be level 2 or 3. Okay. Okay. Not feasible. I repeat, not feasible. I still haven't gotten a call yet from that new job that I had gotten, where they'll tell me my schedule and everything. A little scary, but you know, maybe they're just moving slow. Yay, level 2. We're still doing horrible damage. That's because Absorb isn't that strong of a move. We can't really beat them in a war of attrition, so give up. This Bidoof is a menace. I think we should just carry on. You know, maybe there's a water type trainer who has nothing but 5 Magikarps. I don't think so. Man, you. Kiwi, do you know how to catch a Pokemon? I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch, okay? You don't have to do all that. And I don't just mean that in a being nice way, 'cause I've already caught like 6 Pokemon. Chimchar. Slushy. Yeah, that's the local penguin, Slushy. You know, normally I'm a bit of a Turtwig head myself, even a Chimchar head, but I didn't have an Empoleon or Primplup or even a Piplup on my Platinum or even on my Diamond, so I must have transferred it somewhere, which is weird, but whatever. So yeah, I chose that one because got the rest of the starters. Just not that fool. And that's how it's done. Actually, I should have lowered the target's HP some more. Yep, the important thing is to lower the Pokemon's HP as much as possible. See, a healthy Pokemon isn't easy to catch. Oh yeah, they also get easier to catch if you make one of your Pokemon put them to sleep or such. Here, Kiwi, I'll give you 5 Pokeballs to get you started. Yay! Too bad I already bought 6. If you have lots of Pokemon with you, you'll be able to travel farther. That way you'll have a better shot at meeting more Pokemon. See you around. Get out of here. I'm going back to Route 201. That place scares me. I love Route 201. I kind of wish that, you know, instead of a Squirtle, that egg was maybe a Charmander or anything. We're kind of unbalanced as a team. We have a glaring grass weakness right now. Also that, and all my homies hate Squirtle. Death to Squirtle. But not really, I guess. Controlling intersection? That's such a cool name. Why do you have to be a bot? Get out of here. I forget, but they added reusable TMs in this game, right? Or was that not until Gen 5? I don't remember now. Oh no, they're not. Man. Oh yeah, Celestia also has a lower special attack because they're an impish nature. They have a higher defense, but at the cost of special attack. Physical attacking penguin. Yay. Hopefully now we can fight our own battles. Without it being life or death. I mean, I think that's good enough damage. Maybe. Hopefully. Ideally. I'm looking something up real quick. Oregano might have to stay in Oddish until level 41 so they can learn Pedal Dance, which is insane. Why doesn't Bellossom learn Pedal Dance? Just naturally. Nah, bro, sorry. They get Magical Leaf and Leaf Storm, and that's all their level up moves. That's it. You wanted anything else? You're insane. It's rather cringe, if I do declare. Oh. Ramen, you got this. Ramen, you're faster. Oh yeah, your hasty nature. Min roll, min roll, min roll, min roll. Ramen, no! You got this, waffle. You know dig and ice beam? Huh, that's some pretty good coverage, actually. How slow is this Bidoof? I was kind of worried about Gardenia. Thinking about how are we going to do this, but I guess that's how we're going to do this. Ice Beam Squirtle. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit. Doesn't Gardenia have a Kricketune? No, she doesn't. She's a grass type trainer. I had a Kricketune. No, I didn't. I had a Kricketot. I remember when I first fought her in Pokemon Diamond. Honestly, she kept wiping the floor with me. And then it was all up to a Kricketot that I had. And I used Bide, and it just happened to survive long enough to get off Bide, and then I won. And I was like, Kricketot Gaming, let's go! Let's try this again. What do those bots gain that come into the channel? I mean, if I was a big streamer, I could see maybe fooling one or two people who are like, I want to become the next YouTuber Junior. But like, when you're a nobody like me, what do you really gain, you know? Is it just the hopes that I'll be like, oh boy, popularity? Yay. I just love running back and forth. That's why I hatched all those eggs immediately instead of, you know, over time. I'm glad we haven't run into any Starly. Not sure why we haven't, but whatevs. tackle. It'll be so cool when we can start playing the game, you know what I mean? Until that point, it's just adventures and learning. Ah, Starly. Public enemy number 1. Waffle, you're the perfect turtle for this job. Just get hit with a growl, please. Well. We eat those up. But you don't eat these. Okay, maybe you do. Well, there's the growl. They know dig, so we could just... What? I can't... Can I not use it in grass? I just can't use it straight up? What's the point of having dig? If I can't just... Well, I mean, admittedly I'm not that far away from the Pokemon Center, so never mind. Okay? Never mind. I was looking at something on the internet, but I'm still here. I'm still fighting in the 90s. Has anyone even seen the second season of Hokuto no Ken? Good old Fist of the North Star season 2 anime original content that's not that good. I watched it just because I don't know. I like Fist of the North Star. I just think it's really cool, so I watched the second season. And I mean, it really wasn't that good, but you know, it's whatever. They went to the Dark Continent where everyone practiced martial arts and was super strong and evil. Evil because they were strong, and strong because they were evil. Oh, that hurt. That crit was wholly unnecessary. Does Bidoof only know tackle? Because I feel like if they knew growl or anything like that, we would have been hit by it by now. I remember one time being asked if I was succeeding at a game, and admittedly I was sapling age, and I had said no, and then I was succeeding means winning, and I said yes, I'm losing. $7.20. Sweet scent, hooray. Alright, time for round 2. Let's give it up for round 2. I believe their nature lowers physical attacks, so Ice Beam's the best we got. Oh, cool. Well, since we have some turns to mess around, let's check and see how bad the damage is. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, what? That wasn't a crit, that was just off-rip damage. You can't survive all this, waffle. Oregano, tap in. I was looking up where to find a cacturn in these games here, and it led me to a video of someone shiny hunting, and I thought, well, this is a good way to figure this out. And I just wanted to watch for a second, but it was actually a stream clip from like 10 years ago. And the person was arguing with someone in their chat. I needed to go back and heal. But anyway, they were arguing with someone in their chat. And they were effectively talking about how they can talk about whatever topics they want because it's their stream. And the streamer, or uploader of the clip, they had said effectively that it's their channel, and that if the person doesn't like what they're talking about, they can leave. And they said, I hate when people say that, but I have to say it here. And something about that's just funny to me. Rose said, I hate to say this, but I hate you. Kindly jump out the window. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool if you played the fool and your own life became a tool. We gotta go heal. Yay. We've been getting a lot of freezes. Love to see it. I'm sorry, I'm viewing the internet real quick. I'm on my focusing beat right now. Okay, I'm back from my focusing. The doof. It's like a laser beam. Korikosen. I doubt is that what that's called. That would literally be ice beam in Japanese. Korikosen. Oh no. Bro's hanging on by a thread. But we did it. Opposed to all the haters. The haters being a single Bidoof. Yay. I'm so sorry, hang on. I'm doing some high level investigation. I guess I could do my investigation I'm currently doing off camera. I just had a sudden idea and I wanted to investigate it while it was fresh in my head. While it was piping hot. Alright, I'm back. We're so back. Like, let's get out of here, Scoob. So, like I said, I kind of ran myself into the dirt today, so I'm not as high energy as I'd like to be right now. So probably, ideally, maybe we might end the stream once we get Squirtaculous Waffle up to level 5. Or we might go for Spinda as well. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, if you don't like Pokemon content, you might as well just click off the video forever, because I'm kind of this is a project of mine I've wanted to do for a long time, but I have all the Gen 4 Pokemon games, excluding Heart Gold, but I have a Japanese copy of Heart Gold, so I have all the games. I'd like to play through them all again. I also have all the Gen 3 Pokemon games, so I wanted to see if I couldn't maybe try and complete the national decks in all the Gen 4 games, and then do a bunch of like the extra content, like the contests and secret base stuff and all that. All that stuff you usually don't really do in a playthrough. The Battle Frontier, you know, the works. They also have a lot of like small projects in mind. So if this pans out, which I mean it kind of is, that's what we're going to be doing for a while. And I bet you think, what happened to Pokemon Crystal? Well, honestly, after I messed up and evolved my, you know, Gloom way too soon, I now kind of don't want to play the game anymore. I mean, sure, it would just be getting to Erica's gym, and you know what? That only means I'd have to beat the Elite Four using Bellawesome that could only know Sweet Scent, Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, and Absorb. What's the worst that could happen, man? Well, we saw what happened when I had to fight that Gengar, and it took like 30 minutes. Tail Whip. After that, I was traumatized. Waffle is doing a lot better than Oregano. That could be because Oregano has a much higher damage move in Ice Beam right here. Or maybe just Waffle is a better Pokemon in general. I mean, they are a starter Pokemon. They're meant to be pretty solid. This isn't the Kanto region. This is Sinnoh. You thought out already. Man, you're a freak, you know that? Bro said that was pretty cold. Breaks out of the ice. Five times the ice wasn't strong enough. I also know that when most people stream Pokemon games, they just put whatever game they're playing in the most recent category. I wanted to try and see how that would go if we did it this way. I'm the only person streaming in the Diamond and Pearl category right now. So that might actually just be the meta if I'm trying to attract an audience. But you know, I'm really just trying to play video. Trying to enjoy my life before I die. You know what I mean? I just want to have some fun before I die. Is that too much to ask? Where is Starly? They're just not present so far. How bad is this? Okay, Ramen, you can't be doing any fighting on your own, honey. You do good damage, though. What's your ability? Is it that one where you don't get confused? Yep, it is. Own tempo. What about you? Torrent, Chlorophyll, Torrent. Waffle, I think you can defeat him if you can just get one Ice Beam off. My main goal for this game for this week is that we can get to the Windworks. Is that what it's called? The place where the windmills are. I don't know why I added an H there. So that we can catch a Drifloon on Friday. My main goal was to catch a Drifloon. Listen, I just like Drifloon a lot, along with Drifblim. Every Sinnoh game that I have played, I have always made them a Pokemon on my team, and that is not changing today. gear is not changing this playthrough, is what I'm saying. But that only means we have to beat, what, like 2 gyms and go through a little bit of a dungeon and this, that, and the third. We should be able to do it. Flower Roma Town. That's where we have to get to. What is this? Jubilife, Orberg. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we get there pretty quick. I think. Well, isn't it more like... Is it that we go this way? We go to Orberg, because that's where the first gym is, right? Like, we go here, and like we can't go over here yet, because there's like construction or whatever, and then can we not go to Flower Roma? So then we go to like Orberg, and then we go like here. Well, we have to go through the Eterna Forest. So is it like we go here, and then we have to go back and then go this way? I don't remember. Listen, it was what? 2000 and... Platinum came out in 2009? 2008? That was the last time I played through a Sinnoh game. Wasn't the last time I played a Sinnoh game, but it was the last time I played through it without the ability to just like go wherever I wanted to. It's been a minute, okay? That's all I'm trying to tell you. Bear with me, please. Ramen is hasty nature. That's lower defense but boosted speed, right? Honestly, Ramen, you are amazing. You are doing a really good job. I appreciate you being a part of the team. Ramen! Oh yeah, you gotta get out of here, honey. They are lowering your attack. You are healing the enemy at this point with how little damage you're doing. Waffle, get in here and show them how it's done. Sorry, I was investigating the internet for something. Something evil. Yay. I fear not the Bidoof. Immediately dies. I fear the Bidoof. Actually, that might be what's about to happen. Holy schmoly. Oregano, get in here and finish up. Why is Spinda ramen? I couldn't think of anything better at the time. I thought it sounded cute. The other thought would have been kamaboko. Listen, Konata didn't have a food that she ate like Tony Soprano, you know, he's like a gabagool, and that's a type of ham. When you think of Spinda, you think of Konata, right? And I thought, I don't know, Konata would eat some like kapumin. And there you go. I guess that's more of like an, what is it, from Himoto Umaru-chan? I guess ramen's more of a her thing, but hey, okay. I'm doing my best. A chocolate cornet, I guess, is what you could have said for Spinda. I'm doing my best, okay? The doof. I have like half a box full of eggs on platinum that I was going to transfer this game. I'm probably going to do that off camera. At least transfer over like 3 or 4 more. We'll still hatch them on camera, but all that trading, because, you know, this is probably already hard enough to watch, just watching ramen tackle Bidoof. So the act of me trading and stuff like that, I'm just going to keep doing that off camera, at least for the time being. Once we restart a game and play through it, I'll show everything that I do in it, just for like continuity's sake, but like, when there's still games that have saves from nearly 20 years ago, I'll keep doing those off camera. I wish Emperor Palpatine was here to see this. I bet they'd have something cool to say like, unlimited power, and shoot lightning out of their hands. And then we'd be like, well, thanks Emperor Palpatine, I needed that. We're gonna have to swap out, I think. Yeah. Yusuke. Bufa Paparu. How do? It's nice to see that you've come through. Here for the Mon content, I see. Because I can't bid oof, I see. Why are trainers and beavers bad at blackjack? They can't bid oof. What if when you said that, like, a Kamehameha just blasted through your window? Do you think you could have taken that? Remember from SpongeBob when he was telling jokes with the paper, and then he's like, "Did you hear the one about the paper that went underwater?" And they're like, "No, what happened?" He was all washed up, and all those people appeared out of nowhere and laughed. I kind of don't like that episode. It's not a bad one. It's not one that I like feel like I need to skip or cringe the entire time. I just kind of feel bad for Squidward. The Doof was your favorite HM slave. You and everyone else under the sun. You missed? That's not to say that that's a bad thing per se. I don't know. I never really used Bidoof as an HM slave. I don't think it. Yeah, I really didn't. I was kind of insane, and I used to just teach all of my like mainstay Pokemon all the HMs. Like a Torterra that would know Rock Climb, a Driftblim. Oh my goodness. A Driftblim that would know Fly. Some water type that knew whatever. You know, I usually did that. I highly recommend against doing that though. Yay. I forget. Are we low on health? Yeah, we have to go heal. Ugh. Back and forth, side to side, side to side. Do the macaroni, it's easy. I think that song is called Future Synth Workout. I could be wrong though. Really? Your first game wasn't until Black and White? You just kind of avoided the Mons until what a lot of people consider to be the best game? Do I consider it to be? No. But I think those are pretty good games. Buraku and Howaito. You're missing. You can't keep doing this, Ramen. You're gonna get yourself killed. Oh. Sorry, like I said, I'm doing something on the side here. I'm managing, like, the overview of 3 different things. Oh, yeah. I told you, I think, earlier that I called my tattoo artist, but I didn't say how that outcome went. I called them, and they're like, yeah, we can schedule you for another day. So I've just been sick for the last few days, which I feel like is a lie, because I saw them at their shop. I didn't go inside, but I drove by on way to pick up a pizza, and I saw their shop, and they were... Okay. And they were there on Sunday, and they said they've been sick the last few days, so I just think they're trying to blow me off. But I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They might actually be sick now, but I don't know why that would affect me who texted them on Thursday when they asked to reschedule my appointment. It's like, listen, dog, like, if you want me to bug off, just say so. And I don't get why this keeps happening. Like, I don't think that I'm a terrible person to be around to regular people. I'm generally pretty quiet and agreeable. So I don't get why this is the second tattoo artist who just wants nothing to do with me. Whatevs. And the worst part is, you know, I'm paying them. It's not like they're paying me. They're getting paid to look at me for like an hour. And this is how they treat me. You like both Digimon and Pokemon? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that breed was more common back when Pokemon was still more of a new thing and Digimon was also more of a new thing. Because usually if you liked one, you liked them both. I viewed it personally many times. But nowadays, now that they've both been existing franchises for a hot minute, it's really you find someone who likes one or the other, never both. So yeah, like in 1998, that would have just been normal, but like, yeah, that's a rare breed nowadays. I don't even remember when Digimon came out. It never really interested me, but most people that liked Pokemon liked Digimon, at least at first, and then they usually ended up gravitating towards one or the other. It's way more chill. Really, huh? I would have thought they would have been like having something to prove and been like, actually, and shoot lasers out of their eyes at you. Well, that's cool to know. You know, like that one video where that guy's like, Android phones have the same amount of quality as iPhone, and then it's like the worst recorded video ever, and like notifications keep interrupting them and it keeps freezing and the screen just keeps flipping around. I would have thought it would have been like that. And that's cool too. I mean, you just gotta, you know, whether it is a ripoff or not, you just gotta roll with the punches, dog. Like, who cares what Trainer Joe has to say? Our first battle of the entire run. You're a Pokemon trainer. I happen to be a Pokemon trainer. Our eyes met, so battle we must. Okay, Yoda. Starly. I'm so afraid. Hit him with that Mewtwo. Philosophical. It doesn't matter of the circumstances of one's birth. All that matters is what they do with their life. But instead for you, it's like, it doesn't matter whether it's a ripoff or not, so long as the character design is good. Ready for ramen. Too strong, too strong. Bro's really skinny. I don't think I need to run back and heal, but I'm gonna do so anyway. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Alright, I finished looking at that thing that I was looking at. Let's get that bread. In terms of games, however, new generation Digimon are better than the newer Pokemon. Sold, Scarlet, and Phases. I see. Are they even still actively making new Digimon games? I wouldn't know. I spy with my little eye. A trainer. Battle, please. The doof. Yay. Boo. Goodness, yeah, actually boo moment. Get away from me. You buck-toothed scallywag. Crit for crit. Crit for crit. Now I could turn off battle animations, but where's the fun in that, huh? Isn't it fun to see all the little sparkles and everything? I think it is. Or at least for now. Oh, boo. I can't win. Back up, Jack. And who are you? Let's have a Pokemon battle. Humph. but I'm gonna win. Do 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 do. Youngster Logan. Do 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 do. Shinx. Do 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 do. We haven't seen a Shinx yet, actually. We gotta find one and catch it. Ramen, send this fool to the clown town. Oh no. Sorry, I was checking the internet for something. I'm lost in thought. This battle is long fought, but I do not feel distraught. We're about to head into our first arrival battle, aren't we? You're like, wow. Thanks. Because right up ahead is Jubilife City, I believe. Well, or the battle. Hey, Kricketot. What are you doing here? I don't die to this. Eat this ball. What? Bro thinks he's so cool. Ray. He was so mad that he forgot to break out of the ball. Let's see here. It chats with others using the sound of its colliding antennae. These sounds are fall hallmarks. I see. You can be... fried okra. Anyway. What's your deal? Some Pokemon only appear in the morning, some only come out at night. I'm going to keep waiting here until I've seen every last one of them. Anyway. Hey, a potion. Hey, an encounter. Hey, a Shinx. With the Intimidate ability. Listen, bro. Eat fist. You're mighty intimidating for someone who doesn't do a lot of damage. Now get in the ball. One, two, three, four. Underscore. Its forelegs have a muscle-based system of generating electricity. Its body shines if endangered. Yay. Sure. You can be... Potato. So there's not gonna be enough room. Potato wedge. I mean, you get the idea without the E, potato wedge. You know that though. Get me out of here. No. The doof. What is Spinda's hidden ability? Something foolish, I imagine. So we can either have own tempo, tangled feet, or contrary. Okay, contrary is actually pretty cool, but what moves could it really learn where it could take advantage of that? Would it just be like you lead off with it and hope it gets hit with an intimidate? Or someone uses parting shot on it? Let's see, just going off of most modern generation. Yeah, like none of its moves that it learns, I feel like it takes good advantage of. With TM, still none of them. Yeah, bro has a pretty... That's not great, unfortunately. I reverse all stat changes. Like, well, do you learn, like, close combat? No. Superpower? No. Leaf Storm? No. I'm gonna use some buffing move. I'm pretty sure Spinda can learn Sword Dance through TM. So yeah, contrary Spinda, Sword Dance. Sharply decrease attack. Now I do no damage. Okay, I was viewing something on the internet. Don't worry, Luigi, I'm back. I know how worried you were when I went silent for a second. I was just looking at a picture of an oddish on the internet. Was Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon a good game? I played the other ones. I didn't play that one. I own it. I started playing it, and then I just kind of fell asleep. And that's the truth. I started playing the game, and then I just kind of forgot about it until just now, when I just started talking about it. Look, everybody, it's Lucas. He's so tall. Hey, Kiwi, how many Pokemon have you caught? Whoa, you already have 6 Pokemon with you? In Jubilife City, there's the trainer school. Check it out, Kiwi. Oh, yeah. Dacite went to the trainer school earlier. Okay, see you around. Work hard on your Pokedex. Dacite is a type of rock that's found around volcanoes. Was good, bro. Hey, Kiwi, did you come to study too? I went ahead and memorized everything that was up on the blackboard. After all, it's a trainer's job to avoid having their precious Pokemon hurt in battle, right? So, Kiwi, what brings you, huh? You've got something for me? Yay. So, what is this? Score! It's a town map, huh? Why are there 2 in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need 2. Here, Kiwi, you take one. Well, according to the town map, I guess Orberg is where I should be going next. There's a gym, so it'd be perfect for raising the Pokemon I just caught. Well, I'm on the road to becoming the greatest trainer of all time. See you around. See you, bro. What are you 2 up to? You look conspicuous. I just became friends with my Pokemon. I'm not sure if I can do this properly, but maybe battle? Oh. Boo, where's your sense of adventure? Don't be shy about talking to people and getting into battles. Well, see, it's just that I don't want Rom and Hog and all this adventure. I'm ready now. Let's do this. Falls down a hole. School kid Christine. Oh, an Abra? That's pretty cool. I'm sure it only knows teleport. Hidden power! Okay, cool. This doesn't really help us, though. I mean, we know it's not ice. Or bug. No, it could be bug. Bug would be neutral. I think we can take one more. No. It might be more smarter just to swap out. Waffle, get in here. I wonder what type that is. Yay. Would have really been eating a lot of cheese if we had just been able to beat this enemy with one Pokemon, but whatevs. I'm gonna learn Bubble. Oh, that's pitiful. But I'm sure it's gonna do more damage than Tackle. Just because of their reduced physical attack. I like to study a lot. I thought I could win. Well, you almost did. Do you think we would have done better if we used potions? Probably. Listen, honey, you put me in my place, I'll tell you that much. I guess I don't really need to be putting too much effort into leveling Oddish right now, because Oregano's going to be able to fight a lot at the Orberg City Gym. But then again, we have a really good matchup there. The only one that's going to really be taking a backseat is going to be Ramen. So I guess everyone else should be leveled up then. Doing it is the best way to learn. Can we get a battle with you? Go, my Pokemon, go! I think once we clear out this area, this school, I'm gonna go to bed. School Kid Harrison. Another hidden power user. The power within. Power within. Power within. The power within. Please be not very effective. No. Okay, that wasn't that bad. What if it's Steel type? That wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I just feel like that'd be really strange for it to be Steel type. Ouch. Is Abra a cat, like in head design? Maybe a fox? Oh, you know, now that I mention it, it does look more fox-like. At least to me. But with how much it sleeps a day, that's more cat-like. Yay! Tan on pump 1. Oh snap. That's how it is then? He was kind of cool for saying that. Phew! You're really good. We've been studying every day, but we're no match at all. You'd be able to use this technical machine properly. Here you go. A technical machine, or TM for short, contains a Pokemon move. Using a TM, you can instantly teach it to a Pokemon. But remember, a TM is good for one use only. Don't waste it. Die. Learn about Pokemon types. I don't care, kid. What about you, Teach? You just became a trainer, didn't you? You should look up topics you're not familiar with. Got it. Pokemon are smart enough to use items they're holding, but they won't know what to do with man-made items like potions and antidotes. I wrote an essay in my notebook on what makes a true Pokemon trainer. Die. Well, actually, maybe we should check and see what the lad wrote. It's a notebook filled with writing. Let's see. Pokemon are to be caught using Pokeballs. Up to 6 Pokemon can accompany a trainer. A trainer is someone who catches Pokemon and raises them in battles with them. A trainer's mission is to defeat the strong trainers who await challengers in Pokemon gyms. Okay. Well, that's what we were gonna call it here for today there. Bear no beef dip. Oh, I don't know why I walked out here. But since I walked out here, I'll just save right here. But yeah, you know, as per usual, you can't see it, but I'm making a heart with my hands because you are the one that I heart for coming through. Thank you. While you can't see my hand heart, you can heart this hand emoji right here. What just happened? Why did I lose signal from that? I just went to the whatever. You know what? Some mysteries aren't to be solved. Oh, okay, now it's working for it. Whatever. Anyway, triple hand heart, heart hand emoji. Thank you for coming through. So yeah, salute the sun, have some fun. See you later, alligators, after bio crocodiles. Bye.